The following program is a production of Ride the Wave Media.
You are now listening to the best podcast in Utah, Radio Daybreak. Here are your hosts, Just Blaine and Bex.
Yes, the best podcast in Utah, Radio Daybreak. I'm your host, Just Blaine. Bex, my co-host, I can see you over there. I can see you ready to go. What you got for me, Bex?
I am ready to go today. We have an awesome show today, Blaine. I'm so excited. This week, I know last week, let's back up to last week. We talked a little bit about bad news that was going on within the community. You know, and it's nice to be made aware of that. But this week, we really want to talk about good people doing good things within our community, what's going on. And to start us off, I know that you had a story this last week.
Listen to this craziness that happened this week. We hear a pounding on the door, right?
At your house. This is at your house.
At my house. I'm
Okay.
at my house, and I'm pounding at the front door of my house. My wife was like, "Are you expecting anybody?" I said, "No, I'm not." I go up and I answer the door, and this lady says, "Hey, is this your red car parked on the street?" And I was like, "It's our nanny's." She's like, "The car keys are in the door." So with all these break-ins and all these car thefts, we actually had somebody come and do a good thing and tell us that the car keys were in the door. And then she walked off. She didn't want to thank you. She didn't want anything. She was just being a good neighbor. I was blown away.
Awesome. So just good people looking out for their neighbor.
Good people doing good things. Mm-hmm. I got to ask you, have you seen these boxes? These little boxes in people's yards? There's a couple of them spread around Daybreak. They got books in them.
Like the little libraries, I think they're called, something like that.
That's what it is. So this is another person, organization doing good things, because there's not just one little library in Daybreak. There are four. There's four of these things.
I did not know that.
There's one at the Glass House. So go up to the Glass House and check it out. Make sure you take a bunch of pictures while you're up there. It's beautiful up there. Lake Cottage, they got one over there. Willoughby Park, and they've got one at the Ewok Park where the hammocks. That's where I like where you put the hammocks up from the.
That's right by us.
Right, you could go get a book.
Yeah.
Put a hammock up, kick back, and make sure you got to leave a book too. That's how the whole operation works.
Oh, okay. So give me the rundown on that. So I'm gonna bounce over to Ewok Park because that one's really close to my house. Well, first off, where do I find the location, the actual location? Do I just drive around the park and it's just right there? Okay.
You'll see it out there. Yep.
Okay. And then, all right. So tell me how that works.
Basically, there are books in there, and you go and you take a book and you would leave a book. I've seen where people actually go in and put gift cards in there inside of books so that they can go buy more books. So it's a very cool, nice, free. That's the key word. It's at Daybreak Little Free Library on Instagram.
Oh, how fun. You are giving me an idea about the whole gift cards in there or the little prizes in there. How fun would it be if, Christmas is right around the corner. December is just right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
If we decide to, or the elves, rather, decide to leave a couple little gifts in the mini libraries.
I love it. We can do that. We will do that. I got you 2 recommendations right now. You can check out Night Watch. That's the name of the book, Night Watch, in the adult section. It's by @Lark Loves Termite. Yeah, that's the real name. @Lark Loves Termite. It's a mesmerizing story about a mother and daughter seeking refuge in the chaotic aftermath of the Civil War.
Ooh.
Or, I got one more. I'm going to check out this one because I'm big on this one.
Yeah.
It's called Little Libraries, Big Heroes, and it's in the Young Readers section. It's by Miranda Paul. The inspiring story of how the Little Free Library organization brings communities together through books, from the founder, Todd Bowles' first installation to the creation of more than 75,000 of these little libraries now around the world.
Oh,
it's amazing.
My word. Okay, so I actually would love to hear more about the story and how this did start. Do you know much about the behind the scenes and the story yet?
I don't, but I'm going to go find that book, and we will find out, because that's an amazing story. That's a good person doing a good thing. That's Absolutely. A good person doing a good thing.
Yeah, yes. And speaking of good people doing good things, I know a couple of weeks ago that we had Rob Adams on the show.
That's
from
right.
Thanksgiving Heroes. Yes. We have a fantastic show in store for our listeners today. Tell them what it is, Blaine.
I can't wait. We're going to actually go down to Thanksgiving Heroes. We're going to link up again with Rob and just see this thing in action. I can't wait. I don't want to have expectations, but I expect it to be even more amazing than what we could even imagine.
It's so true. So on our last interview, Rob shared with us that this is his 9th year, right? This is year number 9 that he's rolling out Thanksgiving Heroes. And mind you, if you haven't checked out his site yet, how you can participate, how you can donate and volunteer, again, that's thanksgivingheroes.org. But that being said, this is his 9th year, and this is not just within the state of Utah. This thing is bigger than the state of Utah. So 2,500 families that his organization is going to be serving this year, that they have opted to serve this year. 2,500. I can't even imagine how many meals, like what this production is going to look like, but I'm super excited to see it firsthand.
It's hard to even fathom how it's going to operate. Like, you hear this and you hear these numbers and you're like, wait, like, how does this happen? Like, how is this going to come together? So I can't wait. Let's head over there. Let's see what this looks like, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Let's do it.
All right, Bex, here we are.
This is amazing.
Thanksgiving Heroes. This is the episode with people doing good.
That's
and
right.
If you look at this line, there are a lot of people doing good.
Absolutely.
We got out here early so we could spread the word on social media and everywhere else. And I don't think we even needed to spread the word because the whole city showed up for this.
The whole city showed up. But you know what, Blaine? We have 2,500 families that we are feeding this year. So, you know, we need it. We need these people. We need these volunteers. We got here bright and early, and there was already a line ready to go.
People willing,
absolutely
smiling. You listen to this. You hear we got a DJ over here now.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Not just people smiling. We're partying out here.
This is
we're having fun. This is
We got boxes being packed. Check out all of these cases that are already ready to go.
Look at the mountain of potatoes.
Oh my.
What a setup.
Just the whole system that he's got going here is just absolutely awesome.
Incredible.
There's our guy right there. Let's go say hey to Rob. What a system, friend.
What?
This is awesome.
Is this cool?
Thanks so much.
buddy?
for the
Oh my
invite. Sorry
gosh.
about
How
that.
are you, man?
Good. Oh man, I listened to all 5 episodes.
Did you?
Oh, good.
So good.
All right, Rob. So give us the rundown. What do you got going on?
Today's the big day. Today we're going to feed 3,100 families. Well, this year we've been feeding families already, but today's the big day. Everyone's showing up. We have over 700 cars, and we're going to change some people's lives.
This
I
is
love it.
incredible,
I
man.
love
So
it.
we didn't expect anything less, but I didn't expect this, man. Like, you got your own branding on the boxes. This is a legit operation. You got merch over here.
Yeah, it's our 9th year. We're doing our best to raise as much as possible, to feed as many as possible. And so be generous. We're trying to be generous this year. Imagine the families, the kids that got out of school on Friday, they're at home today, Saturday, and there's no food in their fridge.
Sad.
Yeah.
I've told you, like I said before, it's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
What you're doing is changing lives, literally.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man.
Absolutely.
So how many families are we going to end up with, you said?
In Utah, 3,100.
And that's what you got covered.
Yeah, that's what we got
Oh
covered.
my
Amazing.
word, because I thought I was telling people 2,500.
Yeah.
It's more.
It's more.
It's more. And I think you said next year you are planning on what? Doubling it.
5,000 is our goal.
5,000.
We'll be here with you, man. We're
It's
going to
our
help.
10-year anniversary. I want to do something unprecedented, and I want to do it with you. So show
Oh,
up.
you're
Yes,
awesome.
I
We
love
really
it, man.
appreciate you.
We
All
love
right.
this. We'll be back for this. Like,
Yep.
this is people doing good
For people.
for people, and you're the person that's doing this, man. You got to be proud about this. You got to be
man.
happy about this.
I'm surrounded by love.
It's
Thank
love.
you guys
It's
for
nothing
being
but
here.
love right here.
Surrounded by it. So
we,
thank you.
We appreciate you. We know you got a lot of people to talk to, a lot of people to see, so we'll get out of your hair.
Love you guys.
Man, thank you, man. This is awesome.
You guys have a
Appreciate
great
you.
day.
Thank
We will.
you.
You too, man. We're gonna check out the warehouse, man. We're gonna go in here and check out and load
Thank
up.
you, Rob.
Man, this is a whole operation right here.
My word. Okay, so we're in probably, what did we say, 100,000 square foot warehouse. This place is massive.
Got people working nonstop. This is incredible right
Thousands of boxes.
here. Yeah,
This is amazing.
and hundreds of people. Like,
We
let's,
got
let's
the forklift coming in. I mean, they have got this down to an art. This is quite the system. Wow, check this out. Should we go get a closer look?
do it.
Let's go
in
see
there.
what's in these boxes.
There's Rob's favorite part right there. It's the pie. Remember Rob
Oh,
Adams
the
told us
pie,
that's what
that's
started the
right.
whole thing was the
That's right. Look
pumpkin
at this.
pie.
They've got vegetables. They've got pies. They've got, potatoes. We saw the
Oh my
potatoes
gosh.
outside.
Let's find one of the boxes and actually find out what all is in it.
We've got turkeys. We've got whipped cream. We've got milk, rolls, pie. I mean, the works. Like Rob said, this can feed the family for up to a week. And I mean, he is right. We have got all kinds of goodies in here. Just amazing.
I'm going to point this out too. If you look right now, they're cranking out a full box every 10, 15 seconds?
A full box of groceries. So,
Every 10 to 15 seconds, there's a family getting fed right now for a whole week.
100%.
That is incredible. Like,
Let's talk about this process from beginning to end.
let's do it. Let's walk through the process here.
Yeah. So, I mean, first off, these boxes, right? Let's talk about the branding on these boxes.
I love it.
Happy Thanksgiving from Thanksgiving Heroes, cardboard boxes. They have the logo, they have the name, beautifully done.
Yes.
Who wouldn't love to receive that on Thanksgiving Day? As you know, the box itself looks like a gift.
Absolutely,
so I
it does.
just wanted to call that out
It is. It's very
to our
pretty.
listeners.
Yes. So now we're at the beginning of the assembly line here.
Yes,
this is
we're
where
gonna-
the empty box
Yes.
starts. And I see the first thing that goes in is
You got a pan
the
here?
roasting pan.
Yep,
Yeah.
you've got your roasting pan, and then the turkey goes right on top of that.
So roasting pan,
Yeah.
turkey, and then what's next?
Yes.
Stuffing.
Stuffing. It makes sense. And then you got your boxes of stuffing. And after that, it looks like we've got some canned goods, yams, cranberry sauce. We've got a full thing of butter.
And when you say full thing, we're talking about, it looks like 4 sticks of butter.
Yeah, a
they're
full
putting in.
packages.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we need to call that out.
Bags of mini carrots.
You've
Because you got to
your
have carrots.
You've got your pumpkin pie, of course.
That's
right?
Rob's favorite.
Yes.
We can't forget. Remember, when Rob saw that pumpkin pie in the fridge, that's what led to all of this.
That's right. Hit that. What was he? 11 years old.
11-year-old Rob.
What an amazing story. You know, sometimes we don't realize the hardships that we go through in life. And we think, why is this happening to me? You could, right? Why is this happening to me? Why are we experiencing this? But sometimes I think moments like this, how Rob brought this full circle, things happen in your life for a reason.
He could have taken those hardships and went a whole other route for his life.
Totally.
But to do this right here is, well, it's humbling, first of all.
Absolutely.
To see this.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Yeah, I have.
How do you not?
Yeah,
Tears
absolutely.
in my eyes and goosebumps
Yeah.
watching these people do what they do, and just Rob, and just what an awesome dude he is.
It's beautiful.
How many families did he say?
2,500 was what we were going for.
That was what he had.
3150. he said.
3150. He had committed to 2,500,
Yes.
you guys. He is feeding over 3,100 families this year.
This is the list of sponsors that have helped Rob put together this Thanksgiving Heroes. It's a massive list. This couldn't have happened without all these people here.
Let's call out a few of them. We've got Shields on here, Kroger, America First Credit Union,
Real Salt Lake.
Real Salt Lake,
Yes.
Beans and Brews, Ken Garf. Of course, we want to get the building at Spectrum Solutions. You are awesome. Thank you so much for letting us use your warehouse today. Magic Pin, Sorensen Legacy Foundation. Of course, there's more. There's more, you guys. We just don't have time to name them all. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting this.
We are on our way out of here.
Yes.
And the line of cars, it slowed down, and I was like, oh, this is over with. But look now.
Oh no, we got another rush coming in. Check out all these coming around the corner.
It's like another shift of people came in.
It's true.
That's
yeah.
what happened. I thought it was over with, but no, this thing is still going.
Look, they're wrapped around this other corner too.
Look at
Blaine.
that. This is insane. This is wild. Bex, like, what do we say? What do we say after that? Like,
What a powerful, emotional day, to say the least.
it was wild. Even when we were leaving, there was a longer line of cars than when we got there.
2 lanes.
Rob Adams, this is bigger than good people doing good things. Like, he is an
Yeah.
amazing individual that you could still see it in his face today. Like, he was smiling ear to ear, hugging everybody, seeing everybody. And the operation itself was incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
There's lots of ways that you can participate in Thanksgiving Heroes. Again, that information is at thanksgivingheroes.org. And we saw this, unfold firsthand. We had the volunteers, we had that were packing up the meals.
Yeah.
We had the volunteers that were picking up the packed meals that were going to deliver these all
Yeah.
across the state of Utah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just powerhouse. of
What about
energy.
the 30-foot trailer that showed up with over 100 boxes on it? And we asked, we
Yeah.
were like, wait a minute, what's happening there? Because everybody else was delivering, 2, 3, 4 boxes to individual families.
Right.
And we were informed that those trucks with the 30-foot trailers were going to communities and dropping off
Exactly.
that entire load to a whole community. That
Right.
is, I can't believe, like, we'll be there again next year.
Absolutely, we will.
They always need money. Don't wait till Thanksgiving to give the money
Donate.
to him and help out. You don't have to, because he needs it all year long. This thing is going to continue to grow. And also, times are getting rough, and there's going to be more people out there who need people like Rob Adams to step up. We're here. Let's do it. Let's step up.
Well, and Blaine, I want to just say this, and that is that this year, Thanksgiving Heroes goal was 2,500 families. When we got down there, right? Like we were saying 2,500 families, this is, what they're doing. This is the goal. Rob told us over 3,100 families is what he and that organization is actually going to feed. And again, that's just right here within the state of Utah. 3,100.
That's wild.
Imagine what your Thanksgiving dinner looks like just around your house and your kitchen table with your family there, and how much preparation and work goes into that. Times that by 3,100 families. Wild. Blows my mind.
I love it. Rob was great. Everybody there was great because they were all a part of this. Like, it was a joint effort from the beginning when we pulled up. Like, it was incredible. Like, that's all you can say.
It was a well-oiled machine.
It was. And you know what? It's hard to even describe. You know what? We'll stop describing right here. If you want to see this in person, sign up right now for next year. I guarantee you can sign up right now and be a volunteer for next year. ThanksgivingHeroes.org. And you can donate, you can volunteer, you can find out more info. You can even start your own chapter on there.
That's true.
That's the big thing. You can start your own chapter on there.
Yeah.
That's it, though, for Thanksgiving Heroes. Be with us here next week. We got a big show for you. We got lots of guests coming up from the community. We got lots of big news coming up. We got new podcasts coming.
Yes, we do.
Got all kinds of stuff coming up. It's going to be crazy. I got one more thing to say, and that is to Rob Adams. Whatever plane of existence your mother is on, or whatever you believe in, she is proud, she is happy, she is smiling. Be proud of that.
100%. And if you did miss, the podcast 2 podcasts ago when we had Rob on the show, his mom was really the one that got on little Robbie's behind and said, look, you've been talking about this, it is time. So love that, Blaine. That shout out to Rob, and his mom, just amazing lady.
That's it. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.